Tancha, wapa stem here again. White horse here again, and the tree we're looking at right now again is this tree here, which is called the balsam pine or napagasista. So awa sikasut napagasista. So this tree is called napagasita in Cree, but it is the balsam pine. Now with balsam pine, it's really highly regarded amongst Cree peoples because it's of great medicinal value. Because being a member of the Uskatak family or the pine family, it is full of medicinal value. Mainly being that it's so rich in vitamin C and E, and with most of the trees, they're really high in either one or the other vitamins, either vitamin C, D, E, or A. However, with our Uskatak, our pines, especially Napagasita or the balsam pine, it's actually really rich in both vitamin C and E, which makes it unique in that it's got a lot of medicinal value to it. Now with the Napagasita, we see that it's sort of got lumps on it where the pine sap does collect, and we can see it run a little bit here, and you can see some of the sap here as well. Now this sap is really highly valued for its medicinal value, not only as a pain reliever and anti-inflammatory, but it's also used to treat even deeper inflammations through topical use or outside the body. It can be used to treat stuff like back pain or arthritis pain. And the inner bark as well is used. Just cut. We'd usually cut maybe a 1-inch square piece of bark, cut it into pieces, and that boiled into tea is also used to treat stuff like cancer because of the pain relieving properties it does have. It does help with treating cancer, as well as it's thought to actually work to get rid of some of those cancer cells in certain cancers. So it's highly valued, and that's because of the high vitamin content in there, as well as the overall immune system boosting power that any Uskatak or any pine has. Now with Napagasita, of course, they're not so popular around in northern Alberta. In fact, you got to look a little bit to find the proper size of the balsam pine. But once you do find them, like I said, they're really high in medicinal value. The easiest way to recognize Napagasita is you can see, although it's a pine and it can be mistaken for sita or the spruce tree, you can see the biggest difference is it's kind of got a smoother bark on it. As well, you can see sort of these horizontal lines where the spruce gum does collect in it. So the horizontal collection of the spruce running on these trees and the smoother skin on it makes it easier to identify, especially when you're in an area, because with Napagasita they really grow a lot close to both mitos or the poplar as well as sita, the spruce tree. So you really got to know the difference between the two trees. Now, like I said, with this one you could see it's smoother, doesn't have that sort of fish scale bark on it. It's got more of the smooth bark with these almost horizontal lines of gum that you could see on them. So that is Napagasita.